We currently have 3 unbeaten teams left in the NFL right now. The Miami Dolphins, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the San Francisco 49ers are all 3-0 heading into week 4 of the 2023 NFL season. But who is the best 3-0 team right now? Is it the Dolphins, who hung a 70 burger on the Denver Broncos? You got the Philadelphia Eagles, who just got done posterizing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday Night Football, and then the 49ers have pretty much been dominant in pretty much every single game they played in up to this point, minus their win against the Rams. Right now, though, I do think that the Miami Dolphins, to me, look like the best team in the NFL. They got a really good defense with Vic Fangio being their defensive coordinator, and this offense is the most explosive unit in the whole entire NFL. And the crazy thing is that they dropped 70 on those bums, the Denver Broncos, without Jalen Waddle. Imagine if Jalen Waddle would have played in that game. They probably could have gotten to maybe 80, 90, maybe 100 points. That's how bad Denver's defense looked against Miami's offense, and that's how fantastic this Dolphins offense looked against that Broncos defense. There is nothing that Miami could have done wrong in that game. It seemed like every single play that they called resulted in a big play, either a big run or a big pass. There just was nothing that the Denver Broncos could do defensively against Miami's offense. And when Miami's offense is humming, this is the best offense in the whole entire NFL. They got a lot of speed. Tua Tagovailoa is really accurate. This is a great offense that perfectly fits his skill set. And this defense did give up 30 points, 34 points to be exact, against the LA Chargers, but this is a defense that's capable of being able to get big stops when it matters the most. Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips. The Dolphins, to me, are the best 3-0 team in the NFL. The Philadelphia Eagles have looked really good, but they haven't looked as dominant as the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers have looked in some of their wins. They've had some solid wins. Like, I think the Buccaneers is a pretty good win. They beat them by 2 possessions. But outside of that Tampa Bay win, they beat the Vikings 34-28. The Patriots, they kind of struggled against them a little bit. They're still a really good team, one of the best teams in the NFL, but they're not as dominant as the Dolphins or even the 49ers. Week 1, the 49ers splattered the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then they just splattered the New York Giants on Thursday Night Football. So if I had to rank all these teams in order from best to worst, I got to go the Dolphins, number 1. Number 2, I will go the 49ers. And 3, I got to go Philadelphia. The 49ers and the Dolphins have just looked like way more dominant teams than Philly. Philly, you probably can argue, is the most talented of the 3. But if we're going off who's performing at the highest level at this moment, the Miami Dolphins look like the best team in the NFL. They just hung 70. I don't care how bad that team is. Do you know how difficult it is to put up more than, 40, 50 points in the NFL game? This isn't college football. The only reason the Miami Dolphins didn't shatter the record is because Mike McDaniels, I guess, felt a little bit sorry for the Denver Broncos, and he called off the dogs near the tail end of the game. But if Miami wanted to, they easily could have put up 100 or more points on that Denver Broncos defense with how that offense was clicking on all cylinders. Now, the Dolphins got a big test this week against the Buffalo Bills, so if they can win that game against Buffalo and they improve to 4-0, I think that all but solidifies them as the best team in the National Football League.